Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy MF Crypto here, aka Quantstradamus, aka the Wife Changer, aka the Quant Father. Once again. And as always, I'm on a mission to help you build generational wealth. Welcome back to the channel, my fellow subscribers, and for those of you who may be tuning in for the very first time, welcome in as well. I have an explosive Quant Network video update for you today. Why Quant Network, aka QNT, is the only crypto you need to own. Ladies and gentlemen, before I dive into the main article, I gotta address it. I've got multiple beefs going on within the Quant community. That is my own beef with those individuals, and I never intend to damage or leave our community in a state of disrepair. I love each and every single one of you. Big Papa Quantstradamus, he shepherds the flock. As if don't ever get it twisted. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, never, ever question the integrity of who I am and what I am aiming to do here. If I come off as brash or abrasive, that's just my East Coast upbringing. It's the way I am. It's deeply embedded in my DNA. But on the flip side, if you do like that, follow me over on Twitter at @TheRealMFCrypto, because I keep it real. That uncut raw. Taking a look here, ladies and gentlemen, over on the monthly chart, we're currently trading at $76.46, down 18.67% on the month. Guys, I heard so many of you clamoring, wanting a cheaper QNT entry price point. Well, now you have it. It's right here in front of your face. What are you going to do about it? $76.46. This price point for this asset is incredible. And while I still believe we are headed down to the $40 to $50 range, inevitably, you can continue to DCA, dollar cost average, into this asset if you believe in it the way that I do. Never financial advice, but we have a cheaper entry here, ladies and gentlemen. Take advantage. We're going to hop right into the article for today. Now, I know that I've said many times in the past that I aim to put out content on a more regular basis. I am going to make a very concentrated effort to actually do so. I'm talking at least 3 videos per week. I want to do one ideally every other day, if not every single day, but I know that's pushing it. With the current downturn in the market, ladies and gentlemen, there is not as much excitement or overall viewership within the quant community, unfortunately, with our price action remaining down. But I need to put out more regular content so that my videos get pushed on the algorithm, because I have not been putting out nearly enough content to stay relevant on YouTube, and that will change moving forward. Now, for the official Quant Network press release. This is dated for today, June 25th, 2024, Driving Growth in Digital Assets Markets by Rachel Ball. Our founder and CEO, Gilbert Verdian, recently spoke at length with co-founder of Future of Finance, Dominic Hobson. They explored the opportunities, challenges, and threats involved in accelerating the institutional adoption of digital assets. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the institutional adoption of digital assets is only possible with the Overledger system. Now, the reason why I say that is because they are crossing their T's and dotting their I's. They are working hand in hand to make sure that they are regulatory compliant and ready for the future of finance. Without Quant Network, I say this all the time on the channel, cryptocurrency and blockchain technology does not take that next leap towards mass adoption. There are many factors encouraging, shaping, and in some cases preventing the emergence of large-scale global digital assets markets. They include regulation, instant settlement requiring both sides of a trade to be truly digital, interoperability, both technical and standards-based, and perhaps most importantly, commercial drivers that will motivate the industry to innovate faster. What can governments do to encourage the growth of digital asset markets? Regulators are now actively collaborating with the private sector to establish effective regulations for digital asset markets, but progress could be faster with a single regulator overseeing digital finance. Traditional national regulations struggle to keep up with the global and mobile nature of digital assets, necessitating a universal baseline standard. Regulatory sandboxes mainly prove the adequacy of existing regulations for managing digital assets, benefiting regulated institutions. Although existing legal frameworks adapt to innovations like digital assets, clarity is key at this nascent stage. Governments can directly influence digital asset market growth by incentivizing equity investment in smaller companies and issuing tokenized government bonds to facilitate smoother transactions. This is a very important article, really stressing what it takes to become that true interoperability provider, that network of networks. It is unfortunate, however, we are stuck with, on her best day, a 6 out of 10 in the form of Rachel Ball. That's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Once Gilbert Verdian and his team of high-level executives have reached that pinnacle, which we know they will here in the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years max, the hottest of the hottest babes will be represented on that Quant Network executive team. Now, we all know the females will simply be just a pair of tits, but those pair of tits are very important for overall office morale and chemistry among the real power players on that team. Big Daddy Gil. Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, I will have to get in direct contact with our boy GV and let him know we need higher grade women injected into this Quant Network staff in subordinate roles, of course, that are there so that they can be propped up and put in the forefront as exceptional pieces of ass. Plain and simple. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, there are some phenomenal videos here on this article. So when you get the chance, hop over on the Quant Network official website and take a look at these videos. But I'm just going through the meat and bones, what was discussed here in these videos. What can be done now to overcome the absence of digital money on blockchain networks? The absence of digital money on blockchain networks presents challenges for settling digital assets without fiat currency. While central bank digital currencies remain distant, commercial banks are increasingly drawn to the efficiency and service enhancements offered by programmable digital money, including tokenized deposits. Claims that money is already digital overlook the necessity of push and pull data exchanges for payment completion. Truly digital money allows for programmed sequences of actions within transactions, such as financial crime checks and fund availability. Cryptocurrency will persist as a speculative investment, yet institutional investors will gravitate towards regulated cryptos and investment vehicles like spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds recently approved in the United States. Regulated cryptocurrencies are poised to supplant unregulated counterparts. Ladies and gentlemen, the cryptocurrency and blockchain landscapes are constantly evolving, and we are rapidly moving towards a digital future. Keep that in mind as we move along here. How can blockchain-based token networks achieve full interoperability? Enabling interoperability between blockchain networks and traditional financial markets is crucial to bridging the gap between digital and traditional asset markets, which in turn helps with their liquidity and expansion. Because of this, the digital finance system must be built with interoperability as a fundamental principle. Proprietary solutions cannot inherently embed interoperability into the new digital finance system. This means that collaboration between public and private sectors is imperative to co-design and co-build standardized infrastructures that can facilitate seamless token portability across global networks. While existing financial market infrastructures cannot be instantly replaced, they must integrate into the evolving digital financial market infrastructures. They will exist until the maintenance costs outweigh the benefits, prompting investment in more efficient digital alternatives. A unified ledger or programmable platform, as proposed by institutions like the Bank for International Settlements, aka BIS, the International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, and the Regulatory Liability Network, or RLN, will evolve in layers. Standardized national and regional platforms developed through public-private partnerships will gradually interoperate globally. We are truly entering in to the next phase of global finance. one that will change our planet forever. The companies such as Quant Network, who are putting in the work behind the scenes now, making sure they are regulatory compliant, establishing firm connections within the industry with massive financial power players and huge financial institutions, they will reap enormous benefits in the future. We are truly at a crossroads between TradFi or traditional finance and DeFi or decentralized finance. We are starting to merge the two. The realities are coming together as one. And Quant Network and Gilbert Verdian's incredible team of executives that have unparalleled resumes in the financial sector know very well that interoperability is the missing piece to the ultimate puzzle here. I know I say it all the time, but it really blows my mind every single time I make one of these videos, because you have to understand the opportunity that lies before each and every single one of you out there fortunate enough to be viewing and hearing this video at this moment in time. Are the commercial opportunities in digital assets compelling enough to overcome the fear of disruption? Initially, established financial institutions slowed progress towards robust digital asset markets by prioritizing discovery over commercial opportunities. However, widespread recognition now exists for the cost savings and revenue gains achievable through investment and trading in digital assets, as demonstrated by the enthusiasm for spot Bitcoin ETFs. Criticism that current tokenization efforts lack significant benefits due to asset-backed rather than digitally native tokens overlooks the potential for creating new instruments through bundling and unbundling tokenized assets. Tokenization has also yet to make a significant impact on global bond and equity markets. Asset managers hold considerable influence in advancing tokenization, driven by the potential for reduced investment costs and enhanced diversification of returns. Pressured by declining ad valorem fees, they are incentivized to push investment banks for alternative solutions. Policymakers and regulators play a pivotal role in promoting the adoption of tokenized assets. Collaboration with the private sector to develop legal and regulatory frameworks that facilitate digital asset issuance and attract institutional investors can help to create a virtuous cycle, spurring the widespread growth of digital assets. Ladies and gentlemen, I just threw an absolute dump load of information at you. Process it at your own speed, at your own time. If you need to go back through the article, like I said, I highly recommend you go back and watch some of these videos in depth. I don't have time to bring them to your attention today, as some of them are over an hour long, but they will help you to better understand exactly what Quant Network's mission is and what they are actively achieving and pursuing right now as we speak. Continue to DCA into QNT at these generational opportunity price points. Never financial advice, always do your own research. But Big Papa Quantstradamus approves that message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another feature presentation by MF Crypto, aka Quantstradamus, aka the Wife Changer, aka the Quant Father. The number one source for all your Quant Network needs. I'll see you next episode. Cheers.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed? You're not being prodded. You're not given a reward. Nobody's encouraging you. What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process.
A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another.
If you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do, be what you say you're gonna be, you're gonna have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you're gonna come up short. You a gazelle, you're gonna have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode, nothing. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode, scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happens. Everything happens in lion mode like I'm coming to get you.